Hello. Hiya, peoples. What's up? You see on your screen something that may or may not make sense. I should probably actually start the game part. Yeah. Alright, let's let that run for a second. So I am currently running no pop filter, which may be very entertaining. This is also a test to see if my volume is good or not. I'm trying to do this in a way that I don't end up. You see both things on the. Alright, that works, I guess. So as I keep talking about random stuff and stalling and letting the theme music play, I'm gonna also listen to myself and see if things sound solid. So, seems like things are alright. Alright, background's solid, and then my voice is solid. Awesome. Oh, cool. I'm learning, guys. It's crazy. Alright, let me toss that aside. There's a slight chance you will hear a laptop dying. That is the laptop I'm using to test the stream out. And you might have also heard a clicking sound. That is the fact that this laptop isn't exactly in the best condition. You know what I mean? Pokemon HeartGold, let's start this. You will definitely hear keyboard clacking. I apologize for that. I don't really have another place to put my microphone, though. So, do I want that music or do I want this music? Let's go with this music. Okay, so I'm going to formally get started in about a second. Great. All right, I'm glad to hear it. So, let us begin. And I always do a countdown before like a podcast episode. So, we'll get started in 3, 2. Hello everyone, welcome to the Adoran region. I am your host, Adoran himself, and we are back with the Pokemon HeartGold Nuzlocke Accept Super Effective Moves Are Not Allowed series. I don't actually know if that's what it's called. Also, the heater is on, and we're gonna roll with it. So, as you people that are listening right now or watching right now, this is going live on Twitch. So, you can check that out in the Twitch channel below. If you have not seen the last stream or caught up to the last highlight episode or however this is going, it is what it sounds like. It is a Nuzlocke. Standard Nuzlocke. I'm being as lenient as possible. I can use items and all that sort of stuff. It's just one eensy-weensy little rule that's kind of a problem, and is that I cannot use super effective moves. Although, you may see that error thing in the top corner. That's the whole, so I used a super effective move. Now, it was on a wild Pokemon, and it frankly didn't matter, but it still is a thing, so we're keeping track of that. Anyway, yeah, Eli, if you want to check out the HeartGold stream, it's hopefully still on the channel. If not, it's on the backup channel. By the way, there's a backup channel for all the streams that usually comes out 24 to 48 hours. I say that because sometimes I forget. So, it comes out relatively quickly after the actual stream itself, so you can see the entire thing and all the chaos that happened to lead us to this point. As Fran said, don't forget to smash the like button and click the subscribe and notification bell to get more updates and stuff like that. What you can actually do, if you have no idea what's going on in the series, you can check the playlist in the description below. And while you're down there, you can click that like button, subscribe, comment, all that YouTubery stuff. We're on the goal to a larger number than we are at right now, and with your help, we can get there. So, with that being said, I think we can go into a little recap of the chaos that happened here. Also, I need my notebook. For those of you that are fans of Not a Scratch, you may have heard in some episodes about this fabled notebook that basically is where I started the entire system that eventually turned into what Not a Scratch is today. I am also using that notebook for this specific run-through, I guess. So, I have here a list of every single route that I have either caught or failed to catch a Pokemon on. Now, luckily, it's been a lot of catches, but we are currently in the situation that we are in here. So, you can see on the top right the team that is currently up, and we'll go through that now. So, our starter Pokemon, as you can see, is Chikorita. Why? Because it is the hardest starter Pokemon to go with. I think that's pretty straightforward. On Route 29, we missed a Pidgey catch. On Route 30, we caught a Pidgey named Amelia, which you can see there. Route 31, we caught a Caterpie named No Regrets, specifically No Regrets. In Dark Cave, we caught a Geodude who was named Dwayne. Route 46, we caught a Rattata, and we named them Remy. I spelled that weirdly in my notebook, but we're going to go with it. Route 32, we caught a Bellsprout, named them Strawberry. In Sprout Tower, we caught a Ghastly named Fantina, and that is it. Ghastly is currently in the box right now. Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So we went through a lot of things. There are no deaths. There's probably somewhere where the errors would be where deaths are, but there are no deaths as of now. Remember, this is no super effective moves, so if there is an error, we will toss that in there. Do I have a history book? I do have a system book. Maybe not a history book per se, but something of the sort. Anyway, we can check out the actual levels of the team, because that is probably not enough information. As you can see here, everybody outside of Basil is kind of like, oof. Dwayne and Amelia are alright, but Strawberry, No Regrets, and Remy, all kind of just there, vibing. There's a Ghastly in the box that's somewhere around these levels. So, if I'm not mistaken, I believe we have caught everything that is possible to be caught. Oh, that's right. Not only that, I did forget one other thing that I probably should have mentioned. So, we have a PC. You know these exist. These are kind of like in all the games and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, so there's Ghastly, by the way. It's level 3. It's naughty nature. I'm bad with nature, so I'm not 100% sure. Now you might be wondering why I'm going to boxes. Well, there's an egg here. Yeah. And if we go over here, there's an egg here. And if we keep going a little bit farther, eventually we'll get there. There's an egg here. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, what? How did you get 3 eggs? Where did those come from? Well, in Pokemon HeartGold and Soul Silver, I don't know why they started with those words. In those, you can talk to... Is he outside this room? I think he's outside here. You see the guy right there next to the PC? Guy looks very macho man-y. Yeah, this guy, right here. I'm staring at him. Spinning around in the circle. He is Primo? Primo, yes, Primo. He's from the TV show, the Show Me Show. I'm good though. I'm busy. Yes, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'll answer your questions later. Anyway, he has he's basically like a secret code guy where you can give him secret codes and basically how would I say it? What am I saying? Secret codes. You can get secret codes, and usually it's like wallpapers and things like that. It's based on your trainer ID. However, I have found all 3 of the eggs that it gives you, which is a Mareep, Magby, and Wooper. I believe that's correct. Gives you those 3 Pokemon in eggs, which you saw in there. Now, I collected all the eggs, but we last stream didn't really have a decision on how we were going to operate this. Is it going to be all 3? Is it going to be 1? What are we going to do? So here is what I am going to do. This is my idea behind this. I am going to finish everything that we have to do in this town, per se. So mainly just defeating the gym and moving on. Once I leave the town and accomplish everything from there, I will count whichever egg I end up choosing as my Azalea Town. Is this Azalea Town? Azalea Town encounter. Because I'm playing very, very lenient to the point where if you can catch a Pokemon in a town or obtain a Pokemon in a town, that counts as a capture. Again, I'm just stockpiling all of these, so that is the plan. However, I am going to try to beat this first gym with just the goats we got on our squad right now. So that is our main thing. So this is Violet City. Yes, Violet City. I'm not good with Johto. I'm good with Kanto, Hoenn, Sinnoh. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm good with those 3 regions. The other regions, I'm like, I played through some of them, and then there's some regions that I haven't played through. Don't tell anyone, because I'm not actually a good Pokemon fan, even though I really, really like the franchise and also do a podcast and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, so let's see. What is the game plan now? I didn't even grab Ghastly. I have a question for the audience that is watching currently on Twitch. Do you think it would be okay? It's up to you. It's based on this. Do you think that I could be allowed to have... I'm already saying this weird. I don't like what I'm saying. But could I have like the I guess Bulbapedia or Cerebi article on the gym leaders on my other screen? Or do you think I should go in with the information I know? Up to you guys. Johto is your specialty, Eli? Yeah, I feel like everyone's got at least one region that they're like, I know this front to back. I know like encounter rates of specific mons, and I'm like, yes, there's a 47% chance that you'll find Ghastly at level 4 in this place. See, you say all the self-imposed rules, but the only thing, it's a Nuzlocke without super effective moves. I mean, yeah. That's what I'm wondering, because I almost feel like I should go in with what I know. I think that works. Okay, so don't give me the exact details, like, because the big thing I'm thinking right now is whether, because I know this is a flying type gym, and I'm pretty sure it's just Pidgey and Pidgeotto. I don't know if they changed that. I know in at least one of the Johto games, I think it's Pidgey and Pidgeotto, and do not confirm. Unlike the other stream where Mansoor and I stream the games, I can block out all of the spoilers. Don't spoil, I guess. Don't tell me the facts, I guess. But yeah, I think the big thing that I'm debating right now is Ghastly useful or not? Because if both Pidgey and Pidgeotto just know normal type moves, then Ghastly's a boss. If not, then that's kind of iffy. So I think the best thing, the idea is what's going in the chat right now is the level of the Ace Pokemon. So yeah, go ahead and tell me the level of the Ace, and we'll train up to go from there. That sounds like a good plan. So don't tell me what the Ace is either, because in some of the later gyms I will not remember. But go ahead and let me know what that is. Yeah, so who is gonna get benched? Alright, who's staying on the team? Obviously Basil, obviously Amelia, obviously Dwayne. It's really the other three. And I kind of want to use Ghastly. The Ace is 13, okay. Based on what we've got right now, and solely because of what we got right now, I kind of feel like we have to bench No Regrets. Disappointingly enough, because I feel like No Regrets could be... No Regrets, by the way, for people that are listening but not watching, maybe. No Regrets is a Caterpie, so not exactly the greatest Pokemon? But I don't know, something about the Caterpie just kind of makes me like, you know, maybe it's got this weird skill set. Oh, you have Hypnosis. I didn't even look at... I don't remember what Ghastly's set was from last time. It's been a couple days, so... Wait a minute, I completely forgot. Is this a generation... have I done this? Is this a generation that... No, there's no items. Okay. I thought there was still a potion in the box or something. Alright. I will update this, so let me do that real quick. Okie doke. I'm literally not clicking the right thing. So why did I type Fantina? That's not... Is that your name? That is your name. What am I doing? Alright, guys, I'm losing my mind. Anyway, Fantina, I didn't actually look at your stats and stuff. So, you like to fight. That's a good sign. You might need to. You're an attack lowering special defense boosting? I don't know how I like that. Levitate's always very nice. Hypnosis is good when it hits. And then Lick. Not exactly the best. Actually, Lick is terrible considering they're both normal types, if I remember correctly. Again, do not confirm. Yeah, okay. Big idea. Oh, red is the boosted one? Never mind. Ignore what I said. I don't know what's going on. I'm losing my mind. Alright. In that case, Dwayne, what are you? If red is the boosted... You're a special attack booster. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, bugger. All right, guys, we gotta find a way to get we gotta find a way to get Dwayne some special attacking moves, even though that's obviously not the logical decision here. Anyway, regardless of all that, big idea. Dwayne, you need to get all the levels, basically. We're gonna go with you, Amelia, and then things go haywire. So we're gonna we're gonna roll with that. I'm running into a wall. That's great. Do I have this? See, it's been. I do have it on set. Okay, so that's a thing. Where am I going? I should probably try to find a route. I should probably go backwards. That's an idea. We'll go back here and head on over to this route here. Yeah. Trying to think if there are any trainers that we can go for. I don't know. All right, you got this, man. All right, Dwayne, you're gonna have to carry us here. Please no grass types, please no grass type, please no grass type. Yes, Rattata, I like it. Alright, Dwayne, we need you to, like, obliterate. Using a tackle attack, that'll go... Perfect, that's what we're looking for here. We're kind of hoping Dwayne, and I'm talking to him as if he's listening. Dwayne, we're kind of hoping for you to just carry this, okay? I'm gonna be honest. If Amelia comes out, that means something bad happened to you. And if Basil comes out, that means something bad happened to the team. So we're gonna hope that doesn't end up being the case. Oh my gosh, we are glitched. We are glitched. Someone help my team. Let me just do this, and then bounce back. And we're back to normal. Look at that, guys. All fine and dandy. Another wild Pokemon. Come on, we're just kind of hoping. Ooh, Spinarak. We could have had a Spinarak. That would have been interesting. I don't think I've ever used an Ariados. Period. That would have been an interesting Pokemon to go with. But I think Spinarak is a night only. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, Dwayne. Alright, alright. I like that. I like that. Alright. Unfortunately, these aren't going to get, like, truckloads of levels or anything. But it's something. Alright. What else do we have here? More Rattatas. See, I'm just kind of hoping for high levels and seeing what we can do from there. Dwayne, my friend, you do have to be faster than the level 5 Rattata. I'm not expecting you to be anything big. You don't gotta be like Arcanine speed or anything like that. Just, you know. If Pokemon are around your level, then they can be faster. That's cool. But level 5 Rattatas, bro? Level 5? This is gonna take forever. Alright, let's try... I don't even have the running shoes on. That would probably help. Yes, I do. Help me. Somebody. Please. I'm losing my mind. There are probably better leveled Pokemon down in, like this route or to the other side. Also, there's an Apricorn here. Yeah, Rattata is a pretty fast Pokemon. I'm just kind of... Dwayne, I'm sorry. It's not you. It's me. I'm not a fan of how you operate. Dwayne, it's not you, it's me. I just don't like you. That's basically what I'm saying right now. Steadily poking at the ground. Alright, Dwayne. Alright. I'm gonna need you to play some bet. Well, seems that we've met a Marie. You know, I could have used you the other day. You could have been my capture, and then we'd be set. We'd just level you up to level 1000. Dwayne, my friend. Yeah, the combination of the speed-lowering nature and Dwayne being Dwayne, Geodude being Geodude, doesn't exactly help. Dwayne, come on, man. Come on, man. Dwayne, I'm gonna need you to prove yourself here. That wasn't exactly proving yourself. Alright. I'm trying to think what... We said Falconer's Ace was 13. And I do want to be fair, because obviously if I just leveled up Dwayne to level 100, then I'm pretty sure we would be able to win the first gym badge. So, I think my ace and their a Wooper. All right, look, if I find a Magby in this in this patch of grass, I'm gonna be kind of surprised. It'll be kind of wild. I'm with you, Wooper. I don't need this electricity. At least, I believe you're straight up water type. So at least on you, I understand Mudsport. But Mudsport as a move just makes no sense to me based on the Pokemon that can learn it. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. That was almost disastrous. All right, Dwayne, how about Dwayne? Hey, no, get back here. Basil, you want to take care of Wooper here? How? Yeah, y'all thought I was going for Razor Leaf, huh? No, yeah, I learned my mistake. How could I be so foolish? They can still use super effective moves, even if I can't. So, all right. Let's not do the wild battles anymore. Let's just head on out up here. Take a sharp turn here. And we'll head straight to the Pokemon Center. All right. Yeah, can you heal up my Dwayne, please? Thank you. All right, Dwayne. I should probably check the gym and see how many gym trainers there are as well. Because you might be able to do something against them. That might be a good test run. So let us head on out there. I can't go in, right? Yes. Okay. Hello. Champ of the making. I'm no trainer, but I can give some advice. Believe me. Believe it. Okay, if you believe, then a championship dream can come true. Believe and listen. Grass types are weak against a flying type. Keep this in mind. Alright, so that's 2/6 of my team. That's all you give me? That's it? What do we got here? I believe we can walk, right? Yeah, we can just walk around if we felt like it. Dwayne, what do you think? Do you think we should go for it? He's eager. All right, Dwayne, I'm trusting you here. Okay. If things go sour, we abort the mission. Got it? Got it. Let's go. I can't believe how ridiculously high this is, but from up here, you can tell what it feels like to be a bird Pokemon. Let's see if you're good enough to face Falconer. Okay. Alright, we need something good here. Birdkeeper 8. Okay. Spearow. Great, perfect. Dwayne? Level 9. Alright. Good sign, good sign. This is not only experience, but also an opportunity here. So. With only one Pokemon, I don't think... Does it matter too much? No, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters too much. I was thinking of speeding up, but... Your tackle's doing alright. That's good. Dwayne, this is a good test to see how you can stand up against the type of Pokemon that we're going to be facing here. Alright? So far, so good. I'm liking how this goes. We got this in the bag, Dwayne. Come on, man. Come on, Dwayne. Really? Come on, man. Come on. We have the capability. Dwayne, I believe in you. Dwayne, what HP? Alright. Let's see what the Fury attack does with a, that was a crit. Okay. Alright, we got this. You saw that coming, Eli? Part of me kind of believed it. Ooh, 111 experience points. That's nice. Alright. Nice attack and defense. At this point, that's really what we're going for. Yes! Awesome. I don't know why I'm cheering so much. I can't use super effective moves, but just the concept of you having a rock type move comforts me for some reason. Mudsport is possibly the worst move in the history of mankind, so let me add that there. Awesome. Great. We are leaving. Nothing against you, Dwayne, but I kind of want to heal up, so... I got so excited for a move that I cannot actually use based on how we're doing this run. I'm like, Rock Throw, that's perfect for this gym, except no. You'd think I'd know my own rules, but... I should probably be a good streamer. How's your day been, guys? It's currently streaming this at night, as you can tell by outside world here. How's the day? How's everything going? All good? All hopefully not bad? Things solid? Anything interesting happening? Can I fight this person? Let's see. Ho ho! You some kind of big shot? We'll see what happens if you get pushed around up here. Think you'll stagger and fall? People here are training night and day to become bird Pokemon masters. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bro, you have birds. I have rock. Oh man, it's a Pidgey. Alright. No super effective moves. No super effective moves. Sand attack. This sucks. Just finished playing some Masks. Ooh, possibly my favorite system. I haven't played too many, but possibly my favorite system. I had a blast when we beat an alien Ned Flanders. That's so what? That makes no sense to me, but also it sounds hilarious. Oh, come on, Dwayne. I understand you had 2 sand attacks, but like, come on, you could. That's cool. That's cool. As long as you get this one. There you go. It might have been better to do rock polish actually to try to boost up my speed. If that's necessary. I don't think that's necessary though, based on the fact that this is doing 1 damage. Yeah, not exactly a big deal. Although, Dwayne, I'm gonna be honest, these sand attacks are kind of killing you here. And I don't want to switch out in case they know flying type moves. Although, hold up, now that I think about it. Amelia, you... I didn't mean to shift. I meant to summary. Oh my gosh. Oh well, it doesn't matter. How much does this do? 3? Oh, you do know a flying attack. Okay. Do you have Kenai? Can Pidgey have Kenai? Yeah, you do. Okay, so Sand Attack probably may or may not do great damage. Alright, so you are flying. That's not going to be super effective here. I basically have to worry about it for every type that isn't normal. But normal damage, Sand Attack, ha! Can't Sand Attack me. I go off of regular accuracy. Tackle, solid. And yeah, we'll finish it off. Not sure why I'm giving Amelia experience, but we're rolling with it. And we'll finish it off with another Gust attack. There we go. Solid job, guys. I'm glad to see this 1-2 punch that wasn't supposed to be a 1-2 punch did well. We beat Birdkeeper Rod and get some money and stuff. Okay, let's head back, heal up. I'm gonna go train. I do not feel confident based off of the current circumstances. Guys, we gotta pick up the phone. We have to pick up the phone. We have to pick up. We have to pick up. Good evening, Doran. It's me, Wade. Were you awake? Yeah, I'm busy fighting a gym leader. Maybe not a gym leader, but yeah. We knocked out a wild Bellsprout with 1 hit a while back. Congratulations. Went down so easily, I felt a little sorry for the poor thing. Well, why'd you attack it then? See you later. That's it? That's all you got? That's all your phone call was? Okay. Some people, am I right? We were trapped in a small village where basically all the people were some sort of Ned Flanders with different names that rhymed, like Fred or Ted, and it turned out to be an invasive alien race that tried to camouflage themselves learning human culture by watching old sitcoms and a lot of Simpsons. Well, to be fair, the Simpsons have predicted enough things that you could sort of get a basic understanding of American culture. Human culture, I'm not sure. American culture, definitely. Just based off of the Americanisms. That's not even... Is that a word? That's a word. That's probably a word. Anyway. If the ace is 13, I kind of want to be 12. Yeah, we'll go to 12 and then go from there. Wade made a good point. What are you doing keeping a gym leader up this late just to fight you? That is true. I'm not exactly being considerate here. Plus, how old is Faulkner? Like, I've always pictured him as like an older teen or something like that, but like, if that's the case, then like I don't think that's a good idea if I bother him like this. Alright, water gun. How was your special defense? That was a crit. Okay, I'm not too worried. At least not initially. Can someone in the Twitch right now that's also in our Discord, can you at me under? Can you add me on the YouTube channel thing on the Discord and remind me to update or add to the Nightbot quotes? Because I've been meaning to do that and I just keep forgetting. Because you know the quotes we have are great, but I also want to have that variety that I was promising you guys, basically. I think we're good. We can go Basil if we have to. Oh, we're barely there. Okay, so we'll head to Basil and just use you as a resistance wall, basically. I should probably actually do the thing, yeah. You know, it'd be good if you actually did the damage. That'd be kind of important, you know. Let's continue our tackle brigade. And electricity was weakened. Fascinating. That's wonderful. You know what? I think that's the type of stuff you need in your day-to-day life. Also, these tail whips are kind of concerning me, though. Let's toss another tackle, and that should do it, I believe. 22, level 12. Okay, great. I think we're good. Excuse me. I think we are good to go. Might this be the end of the run, guys? Do you think I should train everybody up, or should I just go with the three amigos at this point of Basil, Amelia, and Dwayne? Because if they go out, we're kind of doomed. So, what do you guys think? Should I train everybody else up? Because that would take a while, but also might be important. Honestly, you're all set right now? Alright, that's all I need. Let's go. Someone explain to me who I am right now? Because that's kind of concerning me. It's a Nuzlocke, you're never too sure. That's also true. Let me pop back in here. All good? We are good? Okay. Zoom. We fought you. We fought you. I should have plan A to Z. Okay, plan A is Dwayne. Plan B is Dwayne from this direction. Plan C is a hidden attack by Dwayne. You can't see him. And plan D is Dwayne picks up Faulkner and just forces him to give me the gym badge. That's pretty much it. Alright. I am going to save, even though that doesn't help us here, because it's a Nuzlocke. Might as well. As long as you don't get sand attack to oblivion. That is true. I think the game plan right now is... Alright, so my game plan right now, I think, is Dwayne tries to solo this. And if Dwayne's accuracy gets so low, or... Yeah, the only issue with Amelia is that its defenses aren't exactly fantastic. We can check... I mean, of course, comparing it to a Geodude isn't exactly fantastic here, but... defenses of 16, comparing that with 29. Speed is up, right? I believe the red one is the boosted one. Yeah, yeah. So speed is up. So actually, Amelia might be... part of me kind of wants to... We could go with Amelia to start off, because I feel like Amelia will be faster. And then switch into Dwayne when things get bad. All right, so I think that's if we're gonna go with that strategy, then I do want Amelia at 12. I don't know why I dodged like that. All right, so we're not actually fighting the gym. Let's go get Amelia up a level, and while we're doing that, we can also level up the other guys. Why am I going that way? I mean, I could train there, but this is also closer. Let's head on over here. Okay, so here's the game plan. We are going to go take Amelia. Go... Actually, no, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to go Strawberry. See the closest one. I don't know how useful you'll be with... We already have a grass and the poison type. Ooh, that's a good point. No, it's fine. Strawberry, we'll train you anyway. You can never have too many status peoples, I guess is my new theme. There's another Mareep. We could have had you and this would be so much easier to deal with, but... Because we'd have you and Dwayne as walls, effectively. I actually do not want to train Amelia against you. So let's go... Basil? Let's go Dwayne, I think. That'll be better here. Because we can still get Dwayne experience without leveling them up. Okay, I can throw rocks against you because you're an electric type. I'm actually pulling up the Gen 4 type chart because that's kind of important for this to work. And there are some types that I do not know off the top of my head. So, open that up, Gen 2 through 5. Can I just open this, please? Thank you. Strawberry gets some experience, Dwayne gets some experience, that's great, although I don't want you... We're not actually training you, so... Let's go head out here. Whooper, perfect, okay. Strawberry is existing, that's fantastic. Now here's what we're going to do. We're going to trade you for Amelia. And then we'll work from here. So. Mudsport, fantastic. We all know that Pidgey was about to go for Thunderbolt right now. So that solves that problem, and then we'll just gust away. Awesome. Water gun, again, we're going to check out your defenses here. A regular water gun does 3 damage. Okay, I think we're good in terms of special attacks. Although, again, Pidgey's probably not using a special attack on me. Or Pidgeotto, either. Let's see. All good there, and we go for one more gust. Do I have something if I hit X amount of errors? Not originally planned, but we could do something if you guys have any ideas what I should do if I hit a certain number of errors. Is Whooper water ground? My gosh. Aren't I supposed to be a Pokemon fan? Like, I'm supposed to know these things, right? Why do I don't know, man. Am I mixing up Whooper with, like, the Mudkip line? I was thinking they were the same when they're not. Like, starts off pure and then eventually turns into a dual type. That has to be it, I assume. Ooh, I like that, Amelia. Good job there. I'm pretty sure Amelia gets quick attack. Whooper's like Shellos and Barboach. Okay. So Mudkip's the oddball. Figures. My boy Mudkip's the oddball. Solid stats. I like that. Your defenses are terrible. Growth is fantastic. I could lose a team member for every 5 errors we make. That's pretty solid. I like that. Okay. I like that. So I'm gonna actually... Let me pop that in here. Equals Loss of teammate. Let's push that over there. And we'll just actually just like pick this up and whoops, don't want that. Moving around everything. Go. Let me just pick this up and do this. Let's say lose one member. Lose team. Okay. 5 errors. Lose a team. Actually, I should probably shrink the thing. That'd be the smart thing to do. Yeah, let's not go with that. Let's say there we go. Okay, so we will move that over. Awesome. So, randomizing it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Randomly losing a team member based on whoever's in my team right now. So obviously the stronger Pokemon will be on the team. So if I get 5 errors, basically, if please catch me if I do, because I will not remember. But if I use a super effective move, then counts towards the errors. For every 5 errors, I lose a random member of my team by rolling a d6. So now that we have that set up, let us get back to training already in progress. Oh, Wooper, great. Yeah, now there are stakes. I could have last time. I could have, just losing. I made an error. Oh no, boo-hoo. But now there are stakes involved. And it would be tragic if I lost Basil. Basil is already my favorite Pokemon of this game. I know the majority of these Pokemon are kind of just there for giggles, but I've already grown attached to Basil, so now I'm terrified of losing Basil. Also, I'm terrified of losing you right now if you don't. I can use items. I've made that clear before, but I can use items during a battle and stuff like that. So I don't think that part will be complicated. But that's always the thing. Because we're going bare bones Nuzlocke rules. Bare bones Nuzlocke rules do not have item restrictions or anything like that. Kinda need you to hit this. Alright, sweet. Now there are stakes. You're playing a Nuzlocke, there's always stakes. That's true. However, no. Yes, but no. But yes, but no. There are stakes for the super effective part then, I guess. I was hoping for a better stat distribution, Amelia, but we're gonna roll with that. Alright, we got 3 level 12s. If we lose all those level 12s, we'll be rolling it with a 2 Pokemon team of Caterpie and one of the eggs, which I've been pushing off so that I can actually, pick the best one for the team going forward. Let's see. Based off of what's happening so far, and my remembrance of this region, I'm going to pick, by the way, I don't know if I made this clear, I'm going to pick one of the eggs, and only one of the eggs, and count that as the encounter here. The other eggs are just kind of, like, not there. Do I have a way to evolve Magmar? Is Magmortar a trait evolution? I don't remember. I know it's an item evolution, because there's the Magmortarizer or whatever. But if it's a trade evolution, then that's kind of oof. It's a trade with item, okay. Yeah, I don't have that, so that's kind of one downside. I'd be stuck with a Magmar. That does change things, because initially I was thinking for type diversity, Magmar might be the best choice, but based off of the fact that I can't get Magmortar, I might go with Mareep and go all the way to Ampharos. Because Ampharos also is a very cool Pokemon. but that we'll figure that out. Yeah, if I go for Mareep, then I have to. But, all right, we'll finish the gym first, and then figure it out later because Mareep would be extremely helpful for this gym. What do you think is the hardest challenge? Soul Locks and Wedlocks are on the top. Those are definitely tough. It's Slugma. It's not Magby. What am I talking about? I don't know anything. Gods of Olympus, help me. This is a rough day, apparently. Slugma's it, in which case it's Macargo, which would be double typing with a rock that I already have in Dwayne. I kind of want to keep Dwayne on the team. So, actually, that just makes it even more likely that it'll be No, Magby. I know what I'm mixing up because you get the there's the one egg that you get later on, the lucky egg or whatever, that has a chance of being. There's the one egg that has a chance of being like an Elekid or a Magby or whatever. I'm pretty sure that exists in this game. From the daycare, yes. So that one could be a Magby, in which case it'd be great and all that hunky-dory stuff. Alternatively, it could be another electric type, which would kind of make this an oof situation. Is it always Togepi? If it's always Togepi, then we might go with Togekiss. Ooh, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. I kind of wanted to use a Togekiss. All right, we're going ahead of ourselves. We're talking about a bunch of things that are happening in the future. I might not survive this battle, so that's kind of like a thing. All right, game plan. Amelia goes in until Amelia looks very tired, at which point we send in Dwayne and just kind of go defensive. I'm gonna save again. I don't know why I'm saving. Save it anyway. Can you guys tell I haven't played this game too much? I don't know what the case is. Anyway, regardless of all that, this isn't exactly a first time playthrough or a like, I don't know anything type playthrough. But anyway, what's your game plan? You got this, Amelia? Very eager. All right, cool. We're gonna. Oh my gosh, I'm terrified. I'm Faulkner, the Violet City Pokemon Gym Leader. People say you can clip flying type Pokemon wings with the jolt of electricity. That is true. However, I have purposely not gone into my box and got the electric type. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of the magnificent bird Pokemon. Oh, it's this music. I forgot about this. Yeah, this is some nice music. Oh, look at him. Did he just dab? Pidgey, level 9. Alright. Ha, but what about my Pidgey, level 12? Alright, game plan. We're gonna Gust until Oblivion. Alright, good thing we are faster. That's some solid damage. No tackles! No tackles, bro. That's how we like it. Alright, we like those. We take those. We're gonna continue with the Gusts. Alright, tackle, how much do you do? 4 damage. I like this. You're going straight tackles, which is a sign that you may not have flying type moves, but Pidgeotto probably does. Okay, get some experience there, and then we come up with Pidgeotto. Yep. Okay, now that Pidgeotto's out here, the wind is finally with us. Okay, now that Pidgeotto's out here, if anybody knows, actually, are you allowed to answer this? Am I allowed to ask this? Never mind, don't answer whatever I was about to ask. Alright, you're gonna go for Gust. Sign that Basil's not a good Pokemon. Go with. Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's not any damage. Oh boy. That's a oof situation. Alright, here's praying to all of the Pokemon gods that Pidgeotto doesn't know Pursuit, which is great. If you don't, Dwayne, get in there. Alright, since we can use item, my game plan is basically Dwayne, you're going to be the defensive wall. That did 5 damage. Okay, Dwayne. Okay, because I can use potions, here is my game plan. I'm going to Defense Curl and Rock Polish until the first Sand Attack is used, at which point I will either heal up or charge in. I'm going to actually Rock Polish. Okay. As long as you don't use Sand Attack, I am good. Let me rephrase that. If I have potions and you use Sand Attack, I'm good. I'm pretty sure I have potions, but I'm not 100% sure. So let me actually check that. HP, I have 7 potions. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So, if Pidgeotto crits, we are doomed. I do want to see, am I faster? I'm not. Roost. Okay, you know what? Go ahead and use Roost. I don't care. I don't want to test it. Okay. Part of me is thinking, I believe, now, this is the problem with, I don't want to confirm this, but I believe Roost makes you lose your flying type. At this point, now it's just normal type. So does this mean I can use the rock type move? I'm gonna look this up. I don't want to be wrong here. Okay, so on this specific turn, based on the Gen 4 definition, based on what I'm looking at Bulbapedia in particular, if a flying type Pokemon successfully uses Roost, which it has, until the end of the turn, its flying type is ignored when it is hit by attacks. If Pokemon has another type, only that type is considered. If the Pokemon is a pure flying type, all attacks will be normally effective against it. So, ooh, this is interesting. Alright, I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm going to spend an error, is basically what I'm gonna do. I'm going to spend an error to test this out. This could be disastrous, but I'm gonna spend an error and see if this is gonna be normal or super effective. If it's super effective, that's kind of sucky, but it's also a gym battle. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to do it on a gym battle though. Let's go for Defense Girl and see what happens. All right, you are faster. That's all I need. All right, I'm not taking the risk. We'll find a wild Pokemon to use it on. All right, 5 damage. The crit is probably double, so I'm gonna go 10. Right, a crit's either double or 1.5 or something like that. So. We'll heal you. We'll heal you at 15. That's what I'll go with. Although Gust is Gust a special? Gust is special. Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's heal you at this point. Alright, we built you up enough, so Dwayne, I'm gonna heal you up. And now at this point, Dwayne, since apparently Pidgeotto isn't going for Sand Attack, we are just going to we're gonna tackle away and see who wins. Oops. Should we say that errors in gym battles count as 2 errors? Hey, if you guys want to make that rule, feel free. I just realized you can't actually see the errors. I will fix that later. If you guys think that should be a rule, then we can set that into the rule book. The problem is, I'm pretty sure you have a potion. Either that or a berry. So this is gonna heal up. Alright, I'm gonna one more tackle and then we'll heal. Except the Roost one, we genuinely didn't know. Yeah, I didn't use Rock Throw there. It's still fly. Alright, you don't have the thing. You're gonna heal. I hope you don't. I hope you just forgot, hey, potions are bad. Only I'm allowed to use them. Alright, that's it. Good sign, good sign, good sign. Good. To heal you up. I refuse to lose Dwayne on this. If you use Roost, I swear to all that is holy, I might scream. I might scream. Pidgey, crit it now. Crit it now. It used Roost! No! Who needs potions when I have a Roost? Alright. Guys, new plan. We're gonna go for I can't actually scream. Alright, game plan. We're gonna I'm slowly realizing where this is gonna end up turning to. This is increasingly looking like it's gonna be a struggle fest, which I am scared of because I cannot use Rock Throw. Unless I want to take the risk with an error thing. Was that actually sounding like a scream, or did it just sound like me like next to the mic? Because I kind of do want to be like, you know, make sure that people understand if it's anything. You're in crit territory, so let's heal you up. Okay. Roost has 10 power points, that's true. So if we can force you to roost enough times, that would be helpful. So, alright guys, we're gonna be here for a while, so everyone grab your popcorn or whatever drink and or beverage. Drink and or beverage, yeah, drink and or beverage. Go ahead and grab your drinks, grab your beverages, grab your liquids and your other sort of synonyms for beverage, and grab that stuff and call it. Gust, how much? I don't know how many you have, but I do know how many. What am I doing? No, I want to check the moves. 35. Oh, that's gonna be forever. Alright, we're just gonna chill out. Pidgeotto, I need you to... There you go, there's the roost. Because the thing with Rock Throw that I'm debating, if you're a normal type right now, like right here, then, if that's the case, then I could Rock Throw it for stab damage and then catch up from there. But I don't want to take the risk on a gym battle, because that seems wrong. Almost like cheating the system. Alright, we're at potion time. Hey, everyone remember how this is the toughest gym because if you start with Chikorita? Yeah, did you expect the reason to be this? Highly doubt it. I should probably actually stop talking now that I think about it, because the highlight videos are edited in a way that they're edited in a way that takes out the silence in videos. So I should probably actually stop talking unless something interesting happens, so that the people that are watching the highlights don't have to worry about seeing all of this. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to stop talking and let the music play. So the music will stay good. It cuts out basically everything louder than the music. I'm not sure why I'm still talking, to tell you the truth. So I'm going to actually stop until something interesting happens. Like a roost. Like a roost. A roost. It used roost again. Hold up, that's immediately after the previous one. That's a good sign. I think it's at 4 right now. Okay. Back to the gusts. Okay, we'll just kind of wait it out. I can still have commentary without worrying about the highlights. That's true, but I'm thinking about future me when it comes to editing, and future me is not going to be a fan of like actually going through the battle and editing the silence out manually. I have a program that does that with mostly success, although it seems like recently we've been having some synchronizing issues, so I do have to see if I can fix that. I have an idea of the fix, but that's the thing. Anyway, yeah, but I mean, part of me almost wants to be like, okay, Geodude goes for tackle, and then Pidgeotto goes for roost, and we continue the cycle. Like, yeah, there's part of me that's like that. That's the cynic in me. It's got to be heading low on gusts right now, though. Actually, I'm gonna heal you now. Just because you're around that crit range. And I can take full effect of the 20. thinking about it now, actually, we have not got a critical hit. I don't think either of us have. Alright, there's another roost. I believe it's 2 left now. At this point, even the chat's keeping up with me. With the roost countdown, I suppose. So 2 roosts left. If Faulkner has a potion that's gonna... I might cry. Oh. So we are out of potions. Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting now. Okay. So you've been gusting this entire time. Alright, Dwayne, you are the final hope here. So we're gonna potion you up. We do have the Oran Berry that can help. I might use it, honestly. Gosh. I probably should have bought more potions, thinking about it now. Please run out of gusts. Can you run out of gusts, please? That's like the one thing I need. I need you to run out of gusts. Okay, at 5. Or crit. Oh, okay. Okay, there was a chance here. It is at red health for the first time in a while. Dwayne? Please tackle. You missed! No. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, this is impossible. Okay. If Dwayne hits the tackle, I think we win. If Dwayne misses, and it gusts for a crit, Dwayne is down and this challenge run is basically dead. So, Dwayne, I'm praying for you. Please hit. And please knock it out. That's also another part. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. No deaths. No deaths. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I need a nap. Oh my gosh. Dwayne, you legend. My gosh. Alright, for pity's sake, my dad's cherished bird Pokemon. But a defeat is a defeat. Alright. Take this official Pokemon League badge. This one is the Zephyr Badge. Not sure why we named it after a bunch of random letters, but we decided to go with it. I assume it has some meaning, but Adoran does not know what those meanings are. I did use 7 potions, that is true. I spent 1,400 Poke on this battle. Though I think, 5 of them were gifted? Were all of them gifted? A number of them were gifted. With that badge, Pokemon, including traded Pokemon up to level 20, will obey you without question. It also enables you to use the hidden move Rock Smash anytime outside of battle. This is completely unrelated to Rock Smash. This is just kind of a thing. By using a TM, Pokemon will instantly learn a new move. Think before you act. A TM can only be used once because we didn't have the technology to have multiple use TMs. TM51 contains Roost. It was a thing that I was using that was really annoying during this battle. It restores half the max HP. There are Pokemon gyms in cities and towns ahead. Make good use of them. As for your next move, I would suggest Azalea Town. That's the thing that you meant, you said way back at the beginning of the stream. Alright, great. Now get out of here. Okay, bye. Oh my gosh. Amelia, you legend. You got any advice? Nice battle. Keep it up and you'll be the champ in no time at all. Zephyr means a soft, gentle wind. Okay. Oh, that would just went straight to it.
Hello, Doran? We've discovered something. The details are, well, I can't really say anything, but we want you to carry that egg. My assistant is at the Pokemart in Violet City. Could you go meet him and pick up that egg?
Sure. Yeah, I just didn't do that. Let me heal up first. I'm pretty sure this is the Togepi egg, yeah. I mean, I don't know what this egg could be, question mark. He says, knowing full well what it is. I want to see what it says. Because based on where the egg is from, it'll either count as the Violet City one, or it'll count as, if I can enter the building. I believe you are the individual, right? I'm waiting for you. This is from Professor Elm. Take care at night. Great. I need to take the... Yeah. I figured that. From my mom. Oh, I forgot. I could have used that in the battle. Appreciate that. Anyway. I'm actually kind of glad we didn't use it, only because 50 HP would be kind of a waste to use the potion on. You'll count this as a static/story event? Okay. See, part of me is like that, but then I could also consider it... That's a weird thing about Nuzlocke, is that nothing makes sense. Alright, Fantina, you go in the box. At least for, like, the immediate purpose. Let's see. Alright, so let's head over back to the mart. Hey, we have an egg. Could you carry it? Great, thanks. Okay. Yes, give me the egg. Appreciate it. Professor Elm had received a phone call, no idea what they were talking about, but after a while, someone cried out, I think of anyone more suited than me. Wow. Just I hand the egg to you. That's how I came here to deliver the egg. It seems a Pokemon will hatch from it only when you keep it in your party of Pokemon. Not the reason we've chosen you. Please take care of it. Oh, you're leaving? Okay. I can count as a gift mon. Interesting. Oh, there's the kimono girl.
Me oh my, that egg must be. I see. So it was handed from Mr. Pokemon to Professor Elm, and from Professor Elm to you. Now I get it. That egg is truly an important egg. Please do take good care of it for me. Is that understood? I am counting on you. Now I will leave. Poof.
Vanished. Don't forget to buy more potions. That is true. I will do so. I don't know why I'm running all the way back here. Oh, wait, no, I do know why I'm running back here. Let's see. Do I want to hatch it now? How long does it take to hatch? Might be close to hatching. Where? Okay, so it doesn't say where it's from. Okay. I'm gonna deposit the egg right now. Just plop it in there for a sec. And withdraw Fantina, at least currently. Great. So we have egg here. That is that. This is the Mareep egg. This is the Slugma egg. We finally remembered that. And this is the Wooper egg. So that is the case we have right now. It usually has info on where it hatches. It'll tell you where it was hatched. Okay. I'm trying to think how I should approach this. So gift Pokemon. How do gift Pokemon normally work in this list? I just searched up how do gift Pokemon work, and then Google auto filled the rest of it. So, okay, so it depends on each thing. We would limit it as having only one hatched mon at a time. Yeah, that's what I think. Okay, based on my understanding, since we received all four of these wonderful eggs, here being Violet City, I can choose one of them because I have not encountered anything specifically in Violet City. Now, which one is the question? And this is where I am torn. Because, Because a logical decision would be, all right, I think we'll stick with that. We're sticking with the idea of we can take one egg, and that egg counts as the Violet City encounter. You can only have one at a time, but you're able to use all four. Yeah, the problem with that is that I do feel like that's very lenient. This is my I want to make this a challenge. So, part of me kind of wants to do that. Of just picking one egg and sticking with it. And if it's gone, then it's gone. That's that. The other eggs are just kind of there for decor. Up to me. Yeah. The real question, though, is which egg? And I'm torn between basically all of them. Togekiss is probably the best choice, but it'll be hard to get a shiny stone. That's true. I don't know in the game immediately where to get the shiny stone. But I really want to use a Togekiss. I feel like that would be fun. You can't get it until Kanto. Ooh, I'd be stuck with Togetic, which would be all right, but. So Togekiss is an option for basically post game, unless there is a way that you can get shiny stones earlier. Then there's Slugma to Macargo. Would be interesting, but not sure how it'll fit on the team. Because with Togekiss on the team, that kind of kicks out Amelia and Remy. Although Remy's kind of just chilling. Alright, so we have Togetic, we have Slugma, we have Wooper. I kind of don't want to use the Wooper Quagsire combination, even though I love the Water Ground combination, only because I've used it more often. Then there's the... what else is there? There is... Mareep, that's it, Mareep. Electric type. Electric type would be interesting. And Ampharos would be fun. You know what? We're sticking with this. We're sticking with the idea. We're rolling with Togetic. Does it help my team? Not really. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't believe the Not a Scratch Super DS TM would run the Pokeathlon really good. I agree. However, we might as well try. So, but that's a ways away. The big thing I have to... Alright. You can replace Remy. Remy, thank you very much for your service. I know you're kind of just chilling, but we are... No, I'm done. Okay. So, remember that entire time we spent talking to that guy and getting a bunch of codes? Yeah, we just decided not to do that because I feel like I need a challenge, he says. Knowing that Mareep might actually be the best choice? Yeah. I kind of really want to use a Togetic. Like, I've never used the Togepi line. Whatever you use, never use Metronome. Bro, if it Metronomes into Explosion, I think I deserve the death. But with that said, I need to update this. So I will be right back. Y'all just kind of chill for a sec, I guess. Okay, we've got the setup now. We've got the egg going in. Let's see. I also want to fix that in a way. I don't know how I would be able to. Do. Let's do. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can still see behind it, but it's clear enough that it'll stand out. Okay. I was watching a Nuzlocke the other day, and he self-destruct like the first fight. That's terrible. Yeah, we are not taking any chances with my little Togepi. I've never used. Yeah, the farthest I've ever gone with Togepi is like hatching it. I don't think I've ever actually used Togepi, so I kind of want to. And then if maybe we'll get lucky in the Pokeathlon. He says, not guaranteeing that's not the case. Or something of the sort. I want to check and see. Okay, pretty much good. Zephyr Egg. Yes, it is Zephyr Egg until further notice. So, what is who is on the team? That's a good question to ask. Caterpie's in the box. Rattata's in the box. We have Ghost Girl Fantina, Strawberry, Amelia, who's basically the placeholder, the big sister for the egg that's about to hatch, Basil, the leader, Dwayne, the hard-headed macho man. Okay. Because we do need type diversity defensively, I'm going to get Fantina out here. Look at that. Look at that poison ball of looking down steadily. You're looking down at. Alright, anyway. Alright. Let me, before I forget, write down that my Violet City encounter Okay, so I've written down that my Violet City encounter is technically Togepi, which is the egg. The other four are just kind of chilling. You need to head out, not staying. Fran, thank you very much for staying as long as you have. I'm not going to be going too much longer myself, actually. I'm probably finishing in like 15-ish minutes, only because a lot of podcasty stuff tomorrow. So I might stream tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm streaming this or streaming Emerald or something else, I don't know, but today's stream isn't going much longer. Also, are you a trainer? Wait up, what's the hurry? With some good Pokemon there, it must be from the training gave them around Violet City. The training of the gym must have been especially helpful. As a souvenir, take this. Increases the power of grass-type moves. Interesting, the Miracle Seed. I will actually give that... I will not trash that, that would be a terrible idea. I'm gonna give that to Basil. Able to see you and Mansoor and Hoenn. Maybe, we'll see. It really depends if we're both free at the same time. This is still the same route, right? Yeah, pretty sure this is still the same route. Right. I know checking is kind of pointless, but I'm gonna check anyway. So Violet City, Route 32. It's still Route 32, okay. Alright, we got the list there, we are good. Alright, so this is the same wild Pokemon as they were back on the other side of the cave. Rattata. You cannot do anything and vice versa, so... let's get Amelia leveled up while we can. Might as well keep Amelia up and active. Oh my gosh, that's great. Might as well keep Amelia up and active while we can. You have Quick Attack at level 4? That is not right. That cannot be right. Quick Attack at level 4? Anyway. But yeah, no, keep Amelia leveled up high so that we do have a good replacement in case Togepi does not feel worthy. Or it doesn't end up being as good as we think. Alright. Here's hoping you've got something that I can use Basil or Dwayne on. Okay, let's see what we got here. I've seen you around here, so you think you're pretty tough. I'd like to think I'm tougher than the average individual. Maybe. Rattata. Ooh. Interesting. Fantina. Ooh. Interesting. We'll Dwayne it. I don't see why not. There's a little Geodude that basically carried us the previous gym. Oh, I can throw rocks now. Let's throw a rock. Quick attack, please. What's this gonna do? Damn it, 1 point. 1 point. I'm gonna throw a rock at your head. What do you think that's gonna sound like? Huh? Boom. Game 7 match, brother. Test me. Don't test me. Get some level up points. Get some level up points. Get some experience points. Alright, I cannot throw a rock at you, unfortunately. I mean, I could. That would be smart, but I can't. Zubat's attack miss. Perfect. Tackle. What's this gonna do? About half. That's solid. You have to be careful training Togepi because its stats really aren't great. Yes, that is true. The faster Togepi turns into Togetic, the better. Supersonic does not affect Madwayne, man. Don't try it. I don't remember where you get the experience share. And I don't know if that counts as spoilers or not. Because as you may or may not be knowing, depending on if you're watching this immediately afterwards or not, this is sort of a try to do the best you can based off of what you know type of run. And so if that's the case, then... Oh, there's a Pokeball there. If that's the case, then I don't want to know where the experience share is. I want to naturally get to it. But the experience share would be very helpful for Togepi. There is Mareep. We are going to immediately switch into Dwayne. But we're gonna fight. It's not for a while? Okay. That's fine, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I don't have to expect it or just start barging the houses to be like, hey, do you have the experience share? Do you have the experience share? Yeah, that should be fine. We'll throw rocks at you. How about that? Oh, I nearly got it out in 1 hit. Let's see. So, we have a game plan in mind. I know what the next gym is, though I don't remember who is used in it. I believe the next gym is a Bug-type gym. Oh, you're paralyzed? It's disappointing. Oh, I completely forgot to buy potions. I'm gonna go do that after I pick this up. That's a repel? That's great. Let's... Why are you hiding? Yeah, you know, part of Pokemon Battle, I'm on the phone. Alright. That's why they're hiding. Challenged by Picnic for Liz with a Nidoran female. Okay. This is a smart decision here. I'm gonna go... Let's see. Dwayne would be the smart decision here. Seeing as it's part ground. I don't know if rock resists, but I'm pretty sure ground resists. Alright, so no ground type or psychic type moves, then rock should be fine. There we go. Like, nice to see that. Hey, got the crit. That's nice. There we go. Get some experience points. Nice. Fantina's level 5 now. Learn Spite. Why not? And level 6. Okay. Anything new here? No? Okay. Defeated Liz. Before I get serious, I lost. Okay. Sure. 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 Yeah. Why not? Why not? Alright, here's one thing that I think will be fine if you tell me, because I don't think it matters too much. Does your contact book have a limit? Like, is there a maximum amount of, Oh, that's probably the fisherman, isn't it? There's a monorail. I forgot about the monorail thing. Anyway, yeah, the question I asked, there's no limit? Okay. Alright, so there's no point in rejecting the phone numbers except for convenience sake. A Wooper, that's great. You know, we have a Fantina here. Who's probably not a big fan of, you know, Woopers. Let's go with Basil now. I cannot use grass-type moves. Remember that. Cannot use grass-type moves. Let's go for a... No, the tackles will just be faster, I think. Tackles are probably about the same. The defensive lowering is scaring me a little bit. Mudsport is not gonna scare me though. Yeah, if you're water and ground, like I was reminded earlier, if you're water and ground, then what's the point of you having Mudsport if electric moves don't do anything? And then why use it again? My friend, you poor, poor soul. 22 experience points for both of you. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. I do not have Cut. I don't believe I have Cut. I don't remember if I have Rock Smash, actually. Do I have Rock Smash with me? Because I might as well teach it to somebody if I have it. I do. Ooh. Okay. That brings up a good point right now of who is going to get... Sorry, who is going to get Rock Smash? I'm gonna step out real quick and then pop back in to fix that, hopefully. There we go. Let us heal up. So at the very least, we have established that the main team will likely have Basil, Dwayne, and Egg. I'd like to have Fantina on the team. And that's pretty much it. Amelia's probably going to get traded out for Togepi to Togetic once Togepi turns into an actual solid Pokemon. Liz, how you doing? Hi, Tanya? What? Yeah, that's not me. Didn't you just talk to me? And then Strawberry's just doubling up on types at this point, especially with the way that's set up right now. Rattata's kind of pointless in the box, and then Caterpie would be an interesting Pokemon to go with. But I don't think I have, I guess, the mental fortitude to handle a Caterpie. But at the very least, I know Gengar would be Gengar would be much better than Haunter. But seeing as I don't have the ability to trade... I didn't buy potions again. I went there to get potions. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much, Eli. I appreciate that. Wow, look at me. Big brain. Big brain. Do I want to see if you can handle it? Let me check something. Okay, Ghost, Tax, super effective against Psychic and other ghosts, and that's it. Do I want? Yeah, we might as well test it. Okay. Hypnosis, fall asleep. I'm surprised that hit. Oh, and I doubt this is going to be a concern for anybody watching. But in case you're just like, hey, he used Hypnosis, that's a Psychic type move. Super effective damaging moves, not super effective type combinations. Otherwise, this would be next to impossible. That would be an interesting strategy, like a game style, but not what I'm going to do. Alright, to stay asleep, we're just going to keep licking, and if you run out of licks, we'll switch it. Oh, we're not going to run out of licks. I do wish Lick was a better move, like damage-wise. I know the paralysis is nice to have, but I mean, kind of, you know, it's kind of eh. Alright, what's your defenses look like? This is ineffective. 3 damage? It's not too bad, I suppose. And there's a paralysis, I like that. Pine Whip. And we continue with the licking. And that should wrap it. Cool thing is, Fantina, you'll get all the experience points. The 72 experience points. That's nice. That's nice. Level 7. You're already catching up rather quickly. You look like you're a special attacker. That's interesting. I have to keep that in mind. Most ghost type moves are special moves. Am I right? Or am I just thinking stuff here? I feel like the biggest problem that people have with Gengar is that it's like physically inclined, but it has special moves, right? Is that Gengar, or am I thinking of something else? Am I thinking about some other like type combination thing? I'm not sure. Anyway, let us continue forward. I will buy potions this time. That's probably a good idea. Let's head on out over there. Potions, Pokeballs, the whole lot. Hi, what do you have? Are you the special? No, you're not. Okay. I think regular potions are still fine. 4,000 Poke. How many Pokeballs do we have? 6. That would be 2,000. How many of these do we have? We have 5 antidotes. Very nice. 4 paralyzed heals. No awakenings. Oh, awakenings aren't really useful for me. Ice heals, none. And burn heals, none. Okay. Alright, so we'll buy 10 of you and then spend the rest on potions. Because I do want to get the Premier Ball, so... 7? Okay. Yep. Let's keep that, and then... Do you have anything? What do you have? Anything useful? No, the heal balls and net balls aren't really useful for me right now. Alright, now that we have the stuff, go. I think the big thing with Gengar is that it's a glass cannon. Is that what it is? Okay, that might be what it is. Which is kind of rough, because I don't think glass cannons are particularly useful in this run. Based on how the style is, this is a very much defensively oriented style of a run-through. Which makes it all the more, like, imperative we find a steel type as soon as possible and ride that steel type to the next dimension. With all the resistances it'll have, it'll be very nice. We will switch to Basil. Yes, and we'll tackle you. What? Alright, we're just about reaching that time, so I think we'll go a little bit farther. I'm not sure how long this route is. Or even if this is the right direction, because it might not be. That's actually dawning on me. Do you go left instead? Because you have to pass the forest, don't you? Or is it down south? I'll look at the map real quick after, in a second. How happy will you be if you find a Skarmory? It would be wonderful to find a Skarmory. Skarmory is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's like top 10 favorite Pokemon. So if I find a Skarmory, I would be ecstatic because that would fit this challenge perfectly. I'm pretty sure Skarmory is a pretty solid defensive type. So take that and combine that with the, just everything. It would be very nice. All right, I need the map. Where am I heading? No, not Goldenrod. Azalea Town. Okay, so I am heading in the right direction. Oh, it's to the left of Azalea Town where the forest is. Okay. Left is the Ruins of Alps. Yes, that's right. Unknown. Oh, we could have called it an unknown as our extra typing or whatnot. Alright, so we picked up the thing there. There's bound to be stuff there, but I'm not going to head there now. Actually, we might as well head down there. Because I know there are fishermen down here. Here we go. Yep, there's some fishermen. Any, look at us, it's us three. Fisherman, Endurin, and Fantina out here sitting, waiting for the fish to come. Alright, let's go. Freshly caught Pokemon? Fantastic. Does that mean that you have Magikarps, Goldines, or Forceys? So that's a range of Poliwags. That was the one I didn't think of. Alright. I'm gonna take a risk here and go for Hypnosis. Okay, you missed, but what about mine? It figures, doesn't it? Alright, no ifs, ands, or buts about this. Don't want to go for you. You're probably my best bet. I kind of want to go for Hypnosis. Okay, this is a test right here. Solid. I like that. I'm gonna try to make you fall asleep. There we go. Sweet. Alright. Poliwag fell asleep, so let us head over to Basil at this point. I'm pretty sure it'll be asleep still right now. And then we'll just tackle it to the end of time, I suppose. I forgot that Basil has Synthesis, actually. That's a pretty good move to have with the way that Basil's probably going to be absorbing hits all the time. Just use synthesis in the battle instead of, you know, using potions. And the tackle should finish it off. There we go, sweet. Pretty sure Basil's leveling up. Fantine is probably going to level up. Sweet. Level 8. Very nice. Your defenses are terrible. Mean Look is great for catching legendary Pokemon, as if that's going to show up. Nice HP boost. Poliwag shows up second time. Alright, this one, no fooling around here. We're gonna... Yeah, let's tackle it. I think we have the ability to hold on. That was a crit with 2 damage? Okay, sure. A tackle here, and we'll continue it off. I feel like if it's more than 4 hits, then Poison Powder might be a better move. But with our current setup, I think we are solid. We're going good. Hypnosis doesn't hit. Fantastic. Imagine finding one of the legendary beasts as the first encounter on a route. That would be amazing if I have the Master Ball already. If I don't have the Master Ball, I'm kind of just praying. Maybe we get real lucky. Alright, what's I set up right now? Fantina looks okay. We're probably not going to do any more actual battles unless it's like a Magikarp. Whoa, you made me lose that fish. Dude, you were just standing in the water. You're looking at the water. Oh no. Well, we found a Magikarp guy. It's not the 6th Magikarp person, but it is a Magikarp guy. Okay. Honestly, since you're just gonna splash, we'll just lick until tomorrow. Alright guys, how you doing? How's life? How's the situation? Things solid, things good, things great. Remind me, anyone in the chat right now, with the legendary, sorry, I don't know why I'm stuttering here. With the legendary beasts, is it all 3 of them that are roaming legendaries, or is it just Raikou and Entei? Because I don't remember if Suicune is a roaming legendary or a I'm standing at this place type of legendary. Meanwhile, we have Fantina finishing off the first Magikarp. But wait, there's more. If you buy 1 Magikarp today, you'll get another 3 free. It's like buying tires. Suicune is static in Kanto. See, I vaguely remember a Suicune static encounter type thing. Like in my head, it's where Bill used to live. Although that might not be right. You might just see Suicune there. But at the very least, okay. So either Raikou or Entei. Interesting. Raikou and Entei, both of them would be fantastic additions to the team. Not only because they're, you know, legendary beasts, but we currently don't really have the fire or the electric. We kind of gave up that chance so I could have Togekiss. So that would be very nice to have. Magikarp again. Level 15. Oh, you're going to have... That's still not going to make a difference because Tackle isn't going to do anything. Alright, did you guys hear that splash? And does it sound like it's different? That sounded different. Are all of the splashes... Alright, wait, let me listen to it. Like, that sounds higher pitched than the previous Magikarp. Is that just me? Or is that actually, like, different Magikarps have different splashing sound effects? Because if it does, that's amazing. That's like the spin decoding. Nice, Paralyze. Continue on with the Lick. Yeah, I can't tell if that's my headphones or not, but I swear that sounds higher pitch. Anyway, the real question here is if Fantina will run out of licks. But I mean, yeah, you know, this is free XP, Fantina. You're gonna have to level 9 off of possibly this, actually probably this battle, seeing as Magikarp's level 15. I really hope. I wonder if it depends on the size of the Magikarp. That's an interesting concept. That would make sense. Would that be coded into the game? I do know. Is it this game? There's a game that has... I think it's this game. This game has the people looking for like giant Magikarps and tiny Magikarps. It's either this game or the Sinnoh ones, like Platinum or something. But I do know there are games where they're like, here, catch the biggest or smallest Pokemon. Alright, can you splash for me then? That sounds high-pitched too? I don't know. Did that sound the same or different? Maybe I'm just hallucinating. I'll probably look back on this video and be like, you digital dummy, they're all saying the same thing. They're all just saying the same thing. They're going, you know, bing, bing, bing. Like that. Yeah. This is the game that had a bunch of different sizes for Magikarp. It is. Okay, so this is this game. That would be awesome, though, if they coded that in. I like when Pokemon do things like that. Like, weird little things that are, for the most part, kind of worthless, but then actually, like, build the world a bit more, if that makes any sense. Alright, you're literally out of licks. Might as well go for this guy, who's also gonna walk towards me. I'm really good at fishing, but I'm even better at Pokemon. Okay. How good is your fishing? Because I feel like that's a good scale of how good you are. One Pokemon, very nice. Goldeen, nice, except for the whole, like, I can't beat it easily. I didn't hear a difference. It might just be me, honestly. I might have just spent the last 5 minutes ranting about something that doesn't actually exist. Oh, Supersonic. Oh, no. I don't like where this is going. Alright, I'm gonna tackle because I know I can heal you. Water Sport. If it makes you feel any better, I'll warn you. I don't have any fire types with me. But it's up to you. Oh, come on, Basil. You had a shot there. Oh, gosh. I forgot about Goldeen having Peck. That scared me for a second. Oh, I thought that was going to do so much more damage. Okay. Alright, so Goldeen having Peck. And it's a water type, so Dwayne's going to have the question here. We might have to stick with you, at least for a bit. Alright, Tail Whip is not going to be a good sign when you go for Peck next time. Okay, so that did, I don't even remember how much damage it did. I'm going to assume it did 10, just to be cautious here. It's 10 damage, super effective. I'm going to go Tail Whip minus 15, 20 is a crit. 25 is a crit, okay. This is the last attack that you'll have, Basil. I'm going to switch out for somebody that isn't, you know, defense lowered. And I also hope you don't have a water type move. So, Dwayne, what do you got? This is not going to do squat. Yeah, there we go. Alright, Dwayne, this is basically the test if this has a water type move. If Dwayne faints here, this was a tragic decision. That's much better than I was hoping for, at least. I need you to hit Dwayne. Come on. Come on, Dwayne. Alright, you know, too many times in a row I understand that. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. I'm going to avoid any water type nonsense and go straight into Amelia. A peck on Amelia, that doesn't do anything. Okay, good sign. Good signs. We will go for Gust. We'll Gust the Goldeen. Pretty straightforward. Alright. Peck, we're good. Okay. A little bit of a scare, but it seems like Goldeen doesn't have any water type moves, or at least doesn't have anything that would be worrisome. It's like, you know, water sport. Water spout? Water sport? Sprout? I don't... The water one. You know, the one. Yeah. Apologies for that. The water one, yes. Quick attack, there we go. I was hoping for that. Fisherman Ralph. Oh my god, guys, that was Ralph. That was Ralph. I had a Goldeen for some reason. That was Ralph, like from the podcast. Don't young people fish? Sure, yeah. Here. I would like to fish. Not now necessarily, because I already have an encounter on this route, but you know, fishing's nice. Okay. You're just doing a full spin? Alright, I'm gonna make a dumb decision here. And going to here for the Rattata. Honestly, Fantina, you don't need to do it. It's sport. Okay. I know it's something weird like that. Oh snap, there's... Alright, let's run down here. Good talk. What's in here? Bullet Seed. Interesting. Bullet Seed might be an interesting move. I don't know. Do I want to go for the battle? I know there's an item somewhere in that top corner. Bellsprout. Yeah, that's fine. Bellsprout isn't a threat. Ralph, before he was a Machop, was a fisherman. Alright, where... I didn't actually get it, did I? Alright, let's keep running. It must be in that patch there. I'm pointing at the screen as if you guys can see me. Like, yeah, right there. Right there is the Mareep as I tap the Mareep. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? You know, yeah. Totally. Alright, is there... There is, okay. So let us walk over, grab that. A Great Ball. Ooh, nice. Alright, that was worth it. That's... Almost got out of there, okay. Anything interesting, though? A Wooper? Fun, but not necessarily what we're going for here. Alright, we will fight this trainer here. That glance, it's intriguing. Guys, you think my glance is intriguing? That specific glance right there. That Roland is staring at. As I stare, like, almost frustrated. Alright, what are we looking at here? I'm gonna Hypnosis you. There we go. Sweet, we got lucky. So far so good with Hypnosis. I feel like we've been doing alright with it. I have been going much longer than I thought I was, but, you know, kinda wanna finish the route and go all fun, all hunky-dory and all that sort of stuffs. If Nidoran has double kick, that would be kinda bad. Slowly realizing that, but also, I can chuck rocks. Oh my god, I called it. Alright, please end it there. That's it. Okay, great. Oh, thank you. Okay, great. I'm like, if Nidoran's double kick, that'd be kind of a problem. Proceeds to use double kick. But Roland is defeated. This is disappointing. Oh no, how tragic. I have lost the fight. Alright, let's... First patch. Alright. Mareep, interesting. Not gonna do anything with it though. Let's continue. There we go, might as well fight the trainer while we're at it. I found some good Pokemon in the grass. Okay, so Mareeps, Rattatas, Wooper. Alright, it's one of them. Wooper, there we go. Alright, Fantina, what do you got here? A level 10 versus level 10. Let's try Hypnosis. How lucky are we? Not that lucky, okay. A Water Gun. Let's see what your defenses look like. You're currently at 19, and that takes you down to 12. I don't like where that's going, so we're going to toss Basil out there. Alright, what does the Water Gun do to you? 2 damage. Perfection. Alright, let's tackle it and see where we go from here. Does about a quarter-ish, somewhere in that ballpark. Look, I'm gonna be honest, if Basil had an Electro-type move, this would be an even more powerful Pokemon than it already is. Water Gun. Alright, random question, because we're going into tangent zone here. I talked about this in the Emerald run, that Water Gun in that game is one water droplet. Almost looks like it's tossed, if you could even toss a water droplet. Water Gun in this generation is actually like a stream of water. And I prefer that, but there's also something nostalgic about the one droplet type concept. I don't even know how logical that is, but it's just kind of like, yeah, that's cool. You're not a trainer, are you? How would you like to have this tasty, nutritious Slowpoke tail? For you right now, just 1 million Poke. Yep, give it to me. I thought the kids these days were loaded. Alright. Let's bounce in there. I see you're not taking the Mansoor approach of beating all the wild Pokemon. I am not that type of individual. I do not have the patience to defeat every single wild Pokemon. Even though it would be the smarter decision, by definition, I do not have that type of patience. On top of that, there's the whole like Nuzlocke part of this that would be kind of like iffy. Cool, we've healed you. I'm gonna talk to people here because I've never been in here. How are you? Are you picking apricorns? Yes, I am. Way to go, little optical collector. What are you giving me? Lure balls. Interesting. This Pokemon makes it easy to catch Pokemon that appear when you go fishing. A man called Kurt can create the Pokeballs. Okay. Huh, cool. Does I feel like I want to try fishing? Yeah, absolutely. The old rod. Fantastic. Guys, we're getting a Magikarp. Get the rod, face it there, exclamation point, you press the A button. Alright, question. When they say press the A button, in universe, do you think they have an A button? Like on the fishing rod? And there's like an exclamation point on top of the fishing rod? Or is this just me overanalyzing things? Not sure. We're gonna end it there, I think. This is a good place to end it, because I know, I don't want to hop outside real quick, but Union Cave is right there. Are you a trainer? Hold up, if you're a trainer, we'll fight. Okay, after this battle. Badge from Violet City, you beat Faulkner? Yes, because there was a man outside of the city that was like, if you get past me, you can only get past me if you beat the gym. And I'm like, bruh, what? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, nah. I'm like, yeah. Okay. Let us go for hypnosis. Awesome. I do want to have Fantino, like, I want Fantino to have the effort. Like, trying and stuff like that. So, perfection for the sleep. Now we shall go over here, and Dwayne's the best option here. Just over 2 hours. Yeah, this is probably as good of a time as I need to wrap things up real quick. I'm glad you're still asleep, but could you also, like... Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Sweet. What else have we got? Some more experience points here, and another Pidgey. Okay. Continuing the tackle brigade. Oh, the sand attacks. Oh, no. This isn't going to be great. Yeah, I figured that would happen after a sand attack. Although you're going to need different types of moves if you want to actually do damage against me. Mwahahaha. Evil laugh here. And that takes care of that. And we move on to the Spearow. Okay. Interesting. Leer. Okay, so you're actually going to try to lower my defenses, are you? Well, what if I missed a tackle? Because that's what I'm supposed to do. Naturally. There goes that. Half health gone from the tackle. Now we finish you off with a tackle that misses. What I meant to say was please hit Dwayne. Please. There we go. So close. Alright, another growl. At this point, just one more hit will do it. And that will slowly end. Here we go. Okay. Get the experience points, levels up. Very nice. They just have to make sure you know the tackle doesn't have 100 accuracy. Yeah. The sand attack in the beginning doesn't help either, but also it has to have 95, even though, you know, Scratch, being an overpowered boob, has 100 accuracy, I believe. Pound has 100 accuracy. Tackle? Nope. 95. Any last words, Ghastly? Fantina, my mythology. Fantina is coming along happily. Alright, I'm gonna actually go heal, because I will forget next time. So let us heal as we are going to wrap things up here. So, just a reminder as we wrap things up here, if you're not following the channel already, please do. We stream either what you're seeing on the screen right now, the Pokemon HeartGold Nuzlocke with no super effective moves, or the other big playthrough that's happening on the channel is a Pokemon Emerald playthrough, a first-time playthrough with an individual who has never played a Pokemon game before. It is very, very fun. Check up and to the left of the Pokemon Center. I did not. Is that a thing? Ooh, that is a thing. There is space. Should I be concerned about this? It's Friday. Oh, this is the daily thing. I forgot this is the thing. A poison barb. Okay. Sweet. Give it to a Pokemon that's poison type moves. Oh, it's wicked. You'll be shocked how good it makes poison type moves. I forgot about this thing, but yeah, that's a good point. The people that are around the place daily and stuff like that. Okay. Thank you very much for that. That is helpful. I'm gonna save here. Anyway, like I said, if you're not following the Twitch channel already, please do. It really does help grow the community that we are building so far. We are halfway to 50 followers, and 50 followers gets us to the opportunity to go for affiliate and stuff like that. So that'd be really fun. So check that out if you haven't already. Also, the full stream will be on the backup YouTube channel, which is Aduran Region Stream Vaults. You can check the entire stream out there with no cuts, no nothing. It's the exact same thing. And it usually comes out a day or two after the actual stream itself. While this is happening as well, this is probably going to eventually turn into highlight videos. I like to do that. So the main channel will have highlight videos of these, which are simplified down, takes out all the silence, and kind of shortens the video, so you don't have to worry about watching the entire stream. You can watch the highlight videos and see them more like episodically. So while you're going through all of this, you can follow Not a Scratch on Twitter. That's my Pokemon Mystery Dungeon TTRPG actual play podcast, which is sort of the thing that brought me into the content creation community, or at least full time. I say full time; it's not full time. It's like brought me into it like more than just as a thing I would do occasionally. Like I actually tried to follow a schedule somewhat. You can follow Adoran Region on Twitter at Adoran Region. You can follow the Twitch. You can follow the Twitch channel here by checking that out. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out the podcast. There's a bunch of content that's out there available. And personally, I think the people very much like it. I personally love doing it, and there are rave reviews. So at the very least, people are enjoying it. So check that out while you can. I think with that, we are pretty much golden. So, with that being said, thank you very much for watching and supporting the Adoran region in any way, shape, or form that you do. And until next time, everyone, take care.